It is my pleasure to welcome you all to the University of Manchester and the splendid surroundings of this Whitworth Hall for the graduation ceremony. In particular, I would like to welcome our graduands whose magnificent achievement and hard work we are here to celebrate. Welcome too to family and friends, many of whom have traveled long distances to be with us today. We're very pleased to see you all and thank you for the help, support and encouragement that you have given our graduands during their studies. Those of you who are graduating today made an important decision when you chose to make an investment in the future and follow a degree course here in Manchester. Today, that investment is realized, and your achievement in completing your degree cannot be underestimated. You and your families and friends can feel justly proud of your accomplishment. We believe and hope that today will go down as a landmark day in all of your lives. The University of Manchester is a very new institution, founded only in 2004 as a result of the merger of UMIST and the Victoria University of Manchester. Indeed, some of you will have started your student careers by joining one of those old institutions, while you graduate now from the new one. We and you thus benefit from the best of both worlds. First, we are new, and with all that that entails in the way of originality and creativity. But we have also inherited a rich legacy of scholarly achievement, research performance, and educational excellence from our distinguished predecessors. We have a heritage of innovation and enterprise stretching back more than 175 years. Building on this rich history, Manchester is already one of the finest universities in Europe, and in both 2006 and 2007 was ranked amongst the top 50 in the world. Our ambitious plan is to lift Manchester into the very first rank of virtuosity in higher learning. At the core of this new vision is a commitment to the highest standards in research and scholarship, as demonstrated by the graduands here in this hall today. As a graduate of the University of Manchester, you are joining a very distinguished Hall of Fame. No fewer than 22 of our former staff and students have gone on to become Nobel laureates, whilst today our graduates can be found in top positions in business, politics, sports, the sciences, and the arts. Your job prospects, having studied here at the University of Manchester, will be second to none because employers all around the world recognize the value of the piece of paper you will soon be holding in your hand. We are the most targeted university by the UK's top 100 graduate employers, according to a High Flyers survey. And yet, while we're currently at the top, cynics might say that the only way is down, and to avoid that fate, we're always trying to improve what we have to offer. We're investing over £600 million in our building program to provide new high-quality facilities. Some of you have may noticed the new building, the flagship building called the Scan building with its distinctive rotunda, which is emerging on Oxford Road and will be ready in the earlier part of next year. Another new building, the Alan Turing building, commemorates one of Manchester's most famous scientists and will be home to the School of Mathematics and part of the School of Physics, two of the schools which are graduating today. But fine buildings are no good without excellent people to occupy them, and we have in recent years brought many top researchers to Manchester to help us construct this new future. These range from leading figures in the natural and social sciences through to well-known figures in the creative arts. The university holds degree ceremonies at 2 points in the year, July and December. The summer event is largely given over to those who are graduating with their first degree, while by contrast, today's occasion celebrates mainly postgraduates. In our internal administrative jargon, postgraduates fall into two categories: PGT, standing for postgraduate taught, and PGR for postgraduate research. Recent years have seen extraordinary increases in the number of students graduating at both these levels, particularly at research-rich institutions like Manchester. These increased numbers reflect the demand in society at large for advanced qualifications in a world where specialized knowledge is called for. Where once the holders of doctorates mostly went on to academic careers, now these qualifications are valued, sometimes even required, right across the board in industry, the professions, the civil service, medicine, and business. Indeed, numbers of doctoral students and numbers of doctorates awarded is one of the indicators of excellence used in our national research assessment exercise, another jargon term, the RAE, as it's known to its friends, well, and to its enemies as well, to be honest. The university has just completed its submission for that 2008 RAE evaluation, and we look forward to success in a wide range of disciplines. Our graduates here today come from the schools of mathematics, of physics, and of computer science, schools which have contributed their fair share of the academic excellence I've been talking about. In 2007, the mathematician Professor Nick Higham was elected a Fellow of the Royal Society, the nation's top scientific body, and a body whose current vice president is Professor Martin Taylor, another Manchester mathematician. In computing science, Professor Steve Ferber was awarded the Faraday Medal of the Institute of Engineering and Technology for his lifelong contribution to the development of personal computing. In physics, Professor André Geim was awarded the Mott Medal and Prize of the Institute of Physics, and he too was elected a Fellow of the Royal Society. Dr. Kostya Novoselov was awarded the Nicholas Courty Prize. These last two prizes arose from the discovery of a new class of material, two-dimensional crystals, and they reward research which has had a huge international impact. One of today's graduands, Ian Morrison, who is a member of the Astronomy Research Group in the School of Physics and Astronomy, was appointed this year as Gresham Professor of Astronomy. This prestigious honor involves giving high-profile public lectures. The Gresham professorships were founded in the 16th century, and previous holders of the Gresham Chair include no less than Sir Christopher Wren and two astronomers royal. In naming these schools, I name what are also traditionally disciplines or subjects. A discipline gives you a body of knowledge, techniques, and methods. It also gives you a valuable sense of academic fellowship and allegiance. However, in the world at large, and indeed, particularly in the world of research, there are problems to be solved and new avenues of thinking to be opened up. And such avenues and such problems do not come neatly pigeonholed according to the traditional disciplines. Increasingly, therefore, modern research needs to find ways to enable people to collaborate across boundaries between subjects and to allow researchers to bring multiple and complementary skills to bear, whether on immediate problems such as global warming or climate change or poverty, or on the more abstract but no less important issues that characterize so-called basic, foundational, or blue skies research. Hence our current concern with the status of multidisciplinarity and interdisciplinarity. And once again, a large and broad-based institution like Manchester is the ideal place to pursue such issues. In conducting your own individual projects, you will have learnt many such skills which you will be able to deploy in your future careers in areas that may not have at first occurred to you. Universities are about people, and it is the staff and students of the university who make all that I have been talking about possible. Today, we honor the contribution of our graduates for 2007. In your own way, each and every one of you has enriched the university. Your degree is a hugely important milestone, and you should celebrate your success. But this is the beginning of a journey, not the end. We're delighted to welcome you to a network of over 200,000 alumni, which form the core of the university's global community. This will allow you to continue your relationship with the university and current friends, and to interact with many other alumni connected with the university at a personal and professional level. Please take advantage of this by leaving your current email address on the postcard you have received about our new interactive alumni community, and visit the Alumni Association desk in the Concourse Center. As one of our alumni, you will also receive an annual magazine and be invited to social events, reunions, and business networking events. The Alumni Association is active overseas with branches in many countries. In short, please don't make today your last contact with the university. Keep the alumni office regularly updated with your research changes, and remember that our doors will be open to you always. And now we proceed to the formal presentation of degrees.
Vice President, ladies and gentlemen, Colin O'Dowd gained his PhD in atmospheric physics from UMIST in 1982 and has since held research positions around the world. He is now in the Department of Experimental Physics at the National University of Ireland, Galway, and is Director of the Centre of Climate and Air Pollution Studies. Throughout his career, Professor O'Dowd has focused on developing a deeper understanding of aerosols and clouds in the marine atmosphere. His research has been central in developing our understanding of the role of marine particles in controlling cloud properties. He has coordinated numerous international studies that combine modelling, field measurements, and remote sensing. It is for his contribution to these important studies that Professor O'Dowd is today being awarded the higher degree of Doctor of Science from the University of Manchester. And therefore, Vice President, on behalf of the Senate of this university, I present to you for the degree of Doctor of Science, Professor Colin D. O'Dowd.
You're the first person I've ever given Doctor of Science to. Congratulations.
And for the degree of Doctor of Philosophy by published work, Ian Morrison.
Congratulations. Well done.
And for the degree of Doctor of Philosophy, Holly Sarah Thomas.
Congratulations.
Simon Bray.
Well done.
Michael Keith.
Well done.
Aliyah Kashada.
Congratulations.
Peter James Moore. Benjamin William Tordoff.
Vice President, on behalf of the Senate of the University, I present to you for the degree of Doctor of Philosophy, Yanchun Bao.
Congratulations.
Paul Johnson.
Congratulations.
Lena Murgai.
Very well done.
Vice President, on behalf of the Senate of the University, I present to you for the degree of Doctor of Philosophy, Joy Boza.
Congratulations.
Matthew James Horsnell.
Congratulations.
Li Wen Lin.
Congratulations.
Matthew Manfredonia.
Very well done.
Young Wook Seo. Samuel Mark Taylor. David Wilmore. Jun Zhao.
Well done.
Matthew Strickland Johns Chapman. and for the degree of Master of Science in Advanced Computer Science and Information Technologies Management, Amal Modi. Ashish Okada. Vasiliki Ionou. Sahar Karimi. Eleni Passia. Dionysios Stavropoulos. Ji Yong Hao. Abdesettar Kamal. Yan Lu. Jin Wei. And in Advanced Computer Science, Will James Barnden. Ian Bell. Richard James Grant. Stylianos Modes. Kevin John Sharp. Yogadishan Alvin Suben. Maxims Abelenkovs. Kevin William Bryden. Eleni Georgiou. Yat Q Leung. Zhou Liu. Stephen Longshaw. Lu Miao. Numans Shams. Subbu Valipan Sinavalipan. Ji Tan. Anwar ul Haq. Yi Tsai. Jian Zhao. Philippos Chatsimichael. Konstantinos George Kourianis. Rahul Mahata. Raika Mamari Kamane. Wenhua Tang. Chrysoulis Zambas. And in applied numerical computing, Dumoteim Monima Abai Suku.
Very well done. Congratulations.
Rudiger Bordsdorf. Chi Wai Chui. Qi Feng Luau. Christopher James Munro. Kyriakos Paridis. Vasileios Tsitsilopoulos. Marta Hanna Zielinska. And in biohealth informatics, Yu Fan. And in computational methods in imaging and medicine, Samia Kechiba.
You have a hand clap.
Enis Mominovic.
Well done.
And in software engineering, Mazay Sharif Paghale. And for the degree of Bachelor of Arts in Modern Languages, German and Spanish, Adrian Adam.
Somebody in my own area.
Vice President, on behalf of the Senate of the University, I present to you for the degree of Master of Science in Mathematical Logic and the Theory of Computation, Hugh Paul Steele. And in Pure Mathematics, Unix Chun Yu Kwan. Nina Emma Menezes. Lauren Wild. And in statistics, Chen Min Chang. Naomi Jeffrey. Nazia Joachim. Elvina Leong. Dan Chi. And for the degree of Bachelor of Science in Mathematics, Benjamin James Hudson.
Vice President, on behalf of the Senate of the University, I present to you for the degree of Master of Science in Photon Science, Vincent Brulis. Sheng Wei Cao. Benjamin James Cowsill. Peng Li. Jennifer Louise Sanders. And in Research Physics, Christopher John Glassman. And for the degree of Bachelor of Science in Physics with honours, Robin Simon Morley. And for the degree of Master of Science in Business Information Technology, Jin Shu. And in Software Engineering, Yusbong Akpak. And in Quantitative Finance and Financial Engineering, Liu Lian. Haiyan Qian. Yu Kuei. And in International Business and Management, Boleslav Stavisky. And in Finance and Accounting, Georgia Daphne. And for the degree of Master of Business in Global Business Analysis, Jagrit Sani. Ermias Kabedi. And for the degree of Master of Science in Marketing, Mark Morian. And in Finance, Zhao Yin. And in Information Systems, Organization and Management, Qian Yang. And in Finance and Economics, Anne Dang. And for the degree of Master of Research in Biological Physics, Marcus Chahel. And for the degree of Bachelor of Science in Artificial Intelligence with Industrial Experience, Thomas Gardner.
Today we have celebrated the award of your degrees. Many congratulations. On behalf of the University of Manchester, I extend to each of you our very best wishes for the future. I now declare this ceremony closed.